Hey guys, I am doing the stay-at-home mom tag that I saw on fellow stay-at-home mom and sweet sister in the Lord, Sarah's channel. Her channel is called Happy Home Life, and I've been enjoying several of her videos and saw this one and thought it would be fun to do this, even though you guys know me so well. A lot of these questions I've answered and you know about me, but I'm also so over the top careful to not describe myself really really detail. I don't know, I try to not say this is how I am and then forget that not everybody's the same. So I always try to cushion it with, but I know everybody's different, but I know that not everybody does this way. And so I thought it would be fun to just say, this is how I am. I know everybody's different. I know all of our answers to these questions will sound different, but this is me. So it's the stay-at-home mom tag. And the first question is, are you a stay-at-home mom or a work-at-home mom? And I am a stay-at-home mom. Yes, I have a little income, a little side job, but I consider myself priority number one, stay-at-home mom. Why did you choose to stay home? I have always wanted to stay home my entire life. Even before I was a believer, I always longed for being home. It was more about the domestic side of it, serving my husband, creating a beautiful atmosphere and place, and cooking and cleaning and just having everything lovely. That was my heart. And of course that has changed dramatically. That's still my heart, but there's way more to it now as a believer. How old are your kids? I have 2 kids, and one is 8 and one is 6. Are you a part of any mom or play groups? Now I'm a part of a little co-op that we put together because I also homeschool, but besides that, no. And I never was officially a part of a mom or play group. I just have a lot of stay-at-home mom friends. So when all of our babies were all born at the same time, which was so fun, we would get together very frequently at the park and each other's homes to fellowship and let the babies crawl around. It was wonderful. Times have changed. Those were some good days. Do you have it all together every day? No, I don't think anybody can say yes to that question. I think that from the outside in this season of my life, people might think that I have it all together because from the outside, my house is tidy, my things are clean, my meals are prepped, things are accomplished, tasks are accomplished, but that's just because of the way that I am. I've always been very, very task-oriented. I find great fulfillment in accomplishing things and being productive, and so I get everything done every day. But I would say, no, I don't have it all together because sometimes my heart is not in the right place. Of course, I do have times where I thank the Lord, wow, Lord, you helped me do that with the right heart and the right attitude, and I was productive. And sometimes I'm thinking, this is all external and my heart is wrong right now. And so definitely do not have it all together every day. No, no, no. Do you have a daily routine or go with the flow? I am forced to be both because I'm not alone. If I was alone, I would have a daily routine. That's just the way I am. I love structure. I love routine. I love having a plan and sticking to the plan. But I have children, and so there's no way that I can have a daily routine. I have a very loose daily routine. Every day we get up and get dressed and make breakfast, read the word. There's some time that we fill with something, or every day is going to be different in that time slot. Then we have lunch, and during lunch we read. Then we have more time. That time's filled with various things depending on the day. And then we walk the dogs, have dinner, and then have evening family time. So it always looks different, but it's the same loose schedule, routine, But I have to go with the flow, and I'm happy to go with the flow because sometimes the kids want to do something spontaneous, and I can say yes. The day before yesterday, they said, can we have breakfast outside on a blanket in the front yard? And I said, yeah, let's do it, So that's go with the flow. So it has to be both. I don't think you have the choice once you have kids. How long do you plan to stay home? My heart's desire is always, I hope to never have to go back to work unless I wanted to, and I can't see that happening. I have my heart set on accomplishing and doing different things with the future seasons of my life. Right now, I am home raising children. I will always want to be home managing my home and serving my family, but there will come a day where my kids are way bigger and not be as needy for my care, and those days I would love to serve more, disciple more, and whatever else the Lord has for me. Do you keep up with household chores or share? I keep up with 99% of the household chores. My husband will help if I ask and if I need, but honestly, in this season of life, the kids play so much on their own. I have plenty of time to get everything done and more. So I don't really need help on times where there's a lot of out of the ordinary things going on. Hey boys, can you close that door? Boys, can you close that door, please? Thank you. When there's a lot of out of the ordinary things going on, I may, fall behind on housework. Hey, focus, Joelle. Go close that door. And need some help. But that is not very often because I like to keep my life not busy and have it normal, like obviously you can't predict certain things and you can't plan for certain things, but I try not to overcommit myself or overfill my schedule so that when those things pop up, I'm not crazy overwhelmed and just burned out. Do you do anything on the side for extra cash? Yes, I do. I work my Juice Plus business, and I also help my mom run her food truck, so I work with her sometimes and get paid for that. What do I love about being a stay-at-home mom? So many things. So many things. I love making my home lovely and creating a wonderful atmosphere for my family where we can all find refuge at the end of the day. I love creating family traditions and just feeding my family every meal and providing healthy snacks and healthy food for my family every day. I love just having a tidy home and creating an atmosphere of love. I love sleeping as much as I need to sleep, and that my children get to sleep as much as they need to sleep. And I love just the joy and the fulfillment that I have in doing this for my family. I don't know, I can't describe it. It's just very fulfilling and very rewarding and very much a joy and a pleasure for me to be a stay-at-home mom and wife. And the next question is, what do I hate about being a stay-at-home mom? I don't hate anything about being a stay-at-home mom. Absolutely nothing. I have never had a moment where I wished I wasn't. I have never had a moment where I wished I could send the kids to school. I have never had a moment where I wished my life was different. I absolutely love my life, my calling, my role, and the privilege and the blessing that I have to be here with my kids every day. Of course, there are chores that I don't like. I don't like cleaning the floors, but that doesn't make me hate being a stay-at-home mom. I would have to clean the floors whether I worked or not, right? And there are times that I wish I can say I'm gonna work my business for 2 hours with no interruptions, and that's just not realistic. So I don't hate that. It's just, it would be cool if I could say I'm gonna work my business for 2 hours right now with no interruptions. But there will be a day where I can, and so why wish this time away or this season away instead of embrace it while it's here? Have you always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom? Yes, I have. I shared that already. Don't know why it was such a, I do know why. The Lord placed that desire in my heart long ago, and I think watching my grandmother do it was very influential for me. What does your partner do for work? My husband is an HR manager, and he also is a coffee roaster. He has an online coffee roasting business, so he sells his home roasted, fresh roasted coffee online. And if you want to check that out, I'll put his website in the description box. When do you shower, morning or night? I am a night shower, always have been, I think always will be. I love taking a shower at night and just feeling so clean and getting in the bed. I heard Sarah mention in her video of these that sometimes she doesn't take a shower. Girl, I have been there. I have been there. When my kids were little, there were definitely days that I did not take a shower because you just couldn't. Both mine were in diapers, and they were only 17 months apart, so it was a juggling act for sure. And it was hard to get a shower in every day, but I'm happy that I get to shower every day now. And it's not forever. Do you put makeup on daily? I put makeup on 99% of the time, yes. I just have always liked being well put together and taking time and effort to look nice. It just helps me feel better about myself. And even in the wintertime, I've never been like a sweats and a huge jacket kind of mom. I don't like feeling frumpy. I like to feel attractive even if I'm just home the whole day. So I'll wear like cute fleece leggings, you know, and like cute socks and a warm sweater in the winter so I don't look frumpy and just blah. I don't know. I just don't like that. If somebody knocks at my door, they're not going to be like, oh, the typical housewife. You know, they're going to say, oh, she takes care of herself. And my husband appreciates that I take care and make sure to look nice for him every day. But there are random days that I won't wear makeup. I think in the summer, like if I know we're gonna wash the car, or if I know we're gonna play in the sprinklers or go swimming or something, I won't put makeup on that day, you know, but most of the time I have makeup on. Styling my hair daily, I am very blessed to not need to do a thing with my hair. My hair is super, 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 super straight. So I literally washed it last night, dried it last night, and drying it, it's just until it's dry, because I'm a firm believer that if you go to bed with wet hair, you will be sick. So I have to dry my hair. But then I woke up and it looks like this. I honestly can't remember the last time I brushed my hair. So yeah, add that to your list on reasons to hate me. I just am lucky in that way. So styling my hair is never something I have to do. Do you work out? Yes. And when? I work out 5 days a week. I love working out. I have worked out since I was in high school, and then I got married and I stopped working out until 2 years ago. I started working out again. I got this great promotion in my job 2 years ago and invested in a workout bench, weights, because I knew that I was not going to go to the gym and put my kids in the nursery at the gym and take 2 to 3 hours out of my day to go to the gym. It just wasn't gonna happen. So I invested in that, and ever since I did that, it's been very motivating to stay on top of exercising. So I work out Monday through Friday. I do 3 to 4 routines of HIIT workout every week, and 2 to 3 weights, strength training with weights or without weights, sometimes just body weight and abs every week. And I do Fitness Blender on YouTube. Most of the time I work out in the afternoon after school and after lunch, but since it's summer break now, I've had the opportunity to work out in the morning sometimes. If I don't fret. I'll just get a workout in before dinner is my goal. But once dinner passes, if I haven't worked out yet, I'm probably not gonna work out. So I try to get it in definitely before dinner. What's your cleaning schedule like? It used to be a lot more structured because it needed to be. Since I had 2 little ones, it was hard to juggle everything. So it used to be, you know, I had things assigned to each day. I still have laundry assigned to Monday and Thursday because I'm a dork. And I still have folding laundry assigned to Tuesday and Friday because I don't do folding and putting away the laundry the same day. It's just too much with school and reading and everything, you know, that I do with the kids, the big kids. But I clean whenever. Last week I cleaned on Friday. This week I cleaned yesterday. So, you know, it just depends how it lands. And I grocery shop when we need it. You know, my kids are big enough to where I don't have to plan that so accordingly anymore. I can just be like, we need to go to Kroger right now. So we were at the park yesterday with friends and we passed by the grocery store and I was like, let's go real quick since we're here. Because they're big enough, I don't need to be rushing home for naps anymore or anything like that. So things have changed in that way. Things are easier. And then I do the floors once a week, and sometimes, you know, whatever. It's not really scheduled like it used to be. But still somewhat, so that I can make sure to accomplish everything every week. Do you ever have alone time with hubby? Yes, every night after bedtime we spend the evening together, and that consists of various things. We do devotionals. We'll listen to John MacArthur, our favorite pastor, sermons. We'll watch Brian Regan, our favorite comedian. No comedian has ever made me laugh the way this man does. It is the best. We laugh our heads off. Sometimes we just talk. Last night we just ate cheese and crackers and drank wine and chatted. And sometimes we watch a movie or a documentary. We haven't in a while. And then lately, a lot of business stuff. We've been talking a lot about his business, designing his website, or not designing it, it's already up and running, but just redesigning it and stuff like that. So yeah, we have plenty of alone time. And then we do dates when we can. It's been several weeks since our last date, but we're going on a date this Sunday. And then do I ever have me time? I always feel bad answering this question because this is another way that I'm abnormal. I don't feel like I need me time every day. When I need me time, I'll tell my husband and I'll get it, but I don't really need me time. I'm fine. I sleep in to at least 7:30 every day, and I usually wake up before the kids, so I will take that time to make coffee, read the word, have some time alone with the Lord. And then my kids wake up and we get in the bed, and we're very quiet in the morning, so it's still very relaxing even though they're awake. We'll just like snuggle in my bed. And then, you know, we're together all day. Sometimes they play outside and don't get into an argument for like an hour, and I'm in the kitchen having a great time making some fun, elaborate meal, which I so enjoy, and that's me time. Sometimes I get it without even asking for it, like that, coincidentally. Sometimes I need to say, I need to leave the house. Can I please go to the store by myself because I need some time away? But for the most part, I don't feel that need for several weeks at a time, you know, up in between. And when I do, I just communicate it to Hector. And lastly, hey guys, close the door. And then last thing, with me time at night. My husband wakes up really early for work, so he goes to bed most of the time before I do. The kids are asleep, and I have time at that time to look at Pinterest or watch a movie, a chick flick that he would not want to watch with me, or read up on random stuff that I'm such a dork for being interested in, like Jane Austen and that time period, and just reading stuff like that. It's fun for me. And yeah, so that's pretty much my stay-at-home mom life in this season. These questions would have all been different, I think. Not all, some of them. 4 years ago, 3 years ago, even 2 years ago, life changes very rapidly in these young years with the kids growing up. And I'm sure that even for women with the same age kids as me, that stay at home, if their kids are in school, their answers are going to look very different, because my kids are home with me all day long, every single day, and I pretty much take them everywhere with me and pretty much do everything with them. So never is what I want to say, but I can't say never 100% of the time. 99% of the time, I don't call babysitters to keep my children for anything. They're just with me always. That's what I want. I had them to be with them. I want to be with them. That's my responsibility, and I love it. It's not a burden at all. And they're a joy to me. They're wonderful to me. So it's fun, you know, just to hear all the different kinds of answers to these questions, and just all the different kinds of ways that every stay-at-home mom, even if we have the same job, we all do it so differently, and we're so unique. And the Lord's made us all special in our own way, and we should embrace how he's made us and be thankful for how he's made us and the gifts he's given us, each of us individually, and not compare, because that is dangerous. There's no reason. So not to say we shouldn't be encouraged by one another. We should definitely be encouraged and inspired by each other, but not to a point where we are viewing ourselves less than anybody else. So embrace who you are and who God's made you, and continue to enjoy and love being a stay-at-home mom, because it truly is such a beautiful, beautiful, high calling from the Lord. And this was fun. Hope you liked it.